So Justin, obviously you've had time to sort of assess things after the emotional game at the weekend. How the team feeling at the moment?
Oh, they're confident. They're obviously very pleased to achieve the first objective, and that's to make the playoffs. No fresh injuries, which is great. So we'll have a close to fully fit squad apart from the season-long injuries that'll be missing. Yeah, it was an emotional day for everybody on Saturday, but that's behind us now. As I said on Saturday, the most important thing is that Hulk are in the playoffs. Everybody needs to put their own personal things to bed and make sure that we have a good account of ourselves after a good final third of the season.
How much confidence does it give you that only a few weeks ago you went over to France and beat Catalans?
Yeah, but I think it's going to be a whole new ball game. I think they're going to have their confidence renewed after beating Salford in the last round, scoring some nice tries. We'll have Blake Green back. It's a playoff game. Naturally, the intensity goes up a little bit in those matches. So I think both teams have got genuine reason to feel as though that they can go into the game confident. The fact that we're there a couple of weeks ago helps us with some logistical things. That if there's some issues with timing of different things, it's fresh in our mind, so we can make some adjustments to that. But in terms of the match itself, I don't think it's going to have any bearing on the game. Our confidence is nice and high based on the way we've been playing for over a month now.
You said that you put an impressive little run together, including the Catalan there. You've got to be pleased with that, and that's going to give you some confidence too.
Yeah, I mean, we've been in good form. Arguably, team 7, 6, 7, and 8 in the playoffs have been in the best form over the past month. And that's no slight on Warrington, who've been pretty good, but they've been pretty good all year. So yeah, I think if you have a look at the playoffs generally, it's going to be great competition. Every team has got genuine reason to feel optimistic. Obviously, the benchmark Warrington and Wigan, they're going to be hard, but right off the other 6 at your peril. Yeah, it's going to be a great playoffs. It really is, and I think the fact that it's come down to the final, places 5 to 8 weren't finalised until the last match of the round, the last round of the season, is testament to the competition and how close it is.
I was going to say, Hull KR will go into the playoff series as outsiders, but you're not here to mess around. You want to play at Old Trafford.
Yeah, correct. I mean, we know that our road's going to be a little bit harder to navigate than some of the other teams, but confidence is very high. We've beaten some good teams over the past month. We've had some must-win games. Bradford away was must-win. Catalan away, as you mentioned. Saints at home, must-win. Cass at home with being the last game. So yeah, we'll be going in confident that we can get there. But as I said, I think all 8 teams will feel exactly the same, and we're all chasing the top 2, aren't we? So. It'll be a good playoff series, it really will. I think there's going to be some really good games, and I'm just very pleased that we're involved for the 3rd year in a row.
These must-win games that you talk about that you've won, do you approach them any differently, and will that stand you in good stead going into these playoffs?
Look, you've got to be careful you have to be consistent with what you do, because when you become inconsistent, your performances and results become erratic then. Look, you don't have to point out obvious things to players. They look at tables and so forth. They knew how many games we had to win. But they've really bandied together and shown some great team spirit over the past few weeks, and that will need to come to the fore again, because there'll be no doubt we'll be under some pressure at some stage, whether it be on the scoreboard or defending our own try line for the 80 minutes. But certainly looking forward to the challenge, and can't wait for Saturday night.